Can you make a vid about airplanes being scary? What a coincidence. I was just planning that video myself. I mocked up the thumbnail and everything. You got a deal, friend. One broke CANON video coming right up.
Welcome back to the Matrix.
Planes are admittedly very scary. As you can tell alone, like most things in life, from the TARDIS fandom wiki page. The TARDIS data core describes the aeroplane as a form of transport that travelled in the air. Whilst in flight, passengers were cared for by air stewardesses, such as her and him. The character Patronella Osgood says the chances of dying in a plane crash are 1 in 11 million. I cannot trust this statistic, namely because this is a woman who was herself in a plane crash, and also I do not know whether she is man or squid. Listen, I've had one too many of these airplane stands try and convince me that they're perfectly safe, that commercial air travel is a miracle and a connecting force globally. To this I say, plain bad. Because as we all know, Doctor Who lore is my only reference point for anything in reality. You gotta wonder, when are one of these planes gonna do what they're meant to? Sometimes they crash, sometimes they go missing or are abducted by the Master in a racist cosplay. Sometimes they are left as a trap, also by the Master in racist cosplay. Or sometimes they all just stop around the world, also a master plan. What is his fixation? Sometimes they are used for war? I can't get behind this. In the Doctor Who universe, the plane is a bad idea. Nothing good has ever happened on one. Have you ever seen Flight? 2013's Flight, starring Denzel Washington? That's all I have to say on the matter. Point made. There's a moment in every other Capaldi story where the plot tells him to get onto a plane, and I'm just sat here thinking, that's clearly a bad idea. Hey Sam, are you making a meta commentary about the apparently political idea that we should really not be travelling right now, and that planes might genuinely kill us off as a species? No. I'm just talking about planes and Doctor Who. Clara blows one up with a rocket launcher. I don't know why she did that. It's very out of character for Clara. Many characters in the franchise are enthusiastic about the aeroplane as an invention, including Amelia Earhart, who in this short story immediately dies for her airplane. Don't say I didn't warn you. They are also a force to be reckoned with. Do I have to point to the ending of The Seeds of Doom? Or Death? The Tom Baker one. The whole story, you think these crinoids are the big bad, but no. In comes this challenger and just obliterates it like they were nothing. So it's really quite startling when there's some stories which I would even say are pro-plane. The only character talking sense on the whole plane issue, that from as far as I can see, is one Jamie McCrimmon, who on first sighting identifies it correctly as a flying beastie. Our main cast all then run away from the flying beastie, properly recognising it for once as a capable threat. I mean, I think that's what happens. I've only listened to the audio reconstruction. The Faceless Ones in general is a great social warning against the aeroplane. Some people say stories weren't topical enough in the 60s, but this one certainly was. In short, plain bad. In Torchwood, a plane came through the Cardiff space-time rift, carrying a bunch of people displaced from time. I don't want that to happen. Has a character ever taken one successful voyage in the aeroplane? On top of that, we know that the Doctor cannot pilot them, making them even scarier a threat. The 5th Doctor says, oh yeah, I probably could, but never puts it to the test. The 11th Doctor puts it to the test and is woefully unprepared for the task. This episode is terrifying, and I have to turn it off at this point. I've never seen the whole of the St. John bells. I've never seen it. Pertwee could have flown it though. On 2 separate occasions, planes seem to be effective against both Daleks and the Silence. I'm just saying, if I was making a tier list, they'd rank high. Oh god, I should make a Doctor Who power tier list. That'd be so lame. But also very fun. That can be my next shitpost. So it's that time again. What's the point of planes? Well, it's transport. The transport. They take you from here to all the way over there. Yep, that's planes. Overall, they're the first villain I will give an F rank to. It doesn't matter how many people tell me they're safer than riding a bike. Have you people considered this? When you're in a plane, You're really high up. Food for thought. Next time I'll do the fucking Zarbi or something, or the brain crabs. Come on, you remember the brain crabs. Until then, peace. Peace in the Middle East. Don't ever fly.
And export. Another good video, Sam. The creative well has not yet run dry.